Hola a todos. Bueno, vamos a ver qué os enseñan. Bueno, empezamos. Pues tiene buena pinta, la verdad. Quería meter aquí un trailer en forma con alguna escena de gameplay, pero vamos, que gameplay lo veremos aquí en la próxima conferencia de Electronic Arts de este jueves, que será a la 1 de la madrugada. Hombre, qué bien. Será para esta nueva generación, ¿no? Para actuarla y también para la próxima. Así que de momento no se anunció. Bueno, así que va a haber una campaña de un jugador. Bien, perfecto. Venga, macho, no te enrolles y saca algún gameplay o algo.
Announced. Yes, absolutely. One of the things I think that we all have to keep in mind is that, as we saw last week with PlayStation, they announced the event really like on Monday again, and it was on Thursday. And across the summer, there are going to be lots of things happening, and it doesn't mean, people are not necessarily going to date set that far in advance this year, especially because people don't have to travel to a physical event and deal with flights and hotels and whatnot. So I think things sometimes will pop up in a matter of days, sometimes on the schedule. And also, I think the other thing to keep in mind is that some of the game companies, they are in the middle of figuring out work from home and development, and things have been delayed a little bit. So they may not also fully know when they're going to do things. Like Xbox, we know is going to have an event in July, but they haven't announced the date or the plans around it, and I'm sure there will be details coming. But some of that stuff has to be kind of figured out in real time. So it's not like there's a master plan that I haven't revealed to you. Things are just popping up kind of in real time. And there's lots of events over the next couple of weeks. We have a developer showcase event next Monday. There's the Steam Festival this week. Ubisoft has its event in July, and then we're also planning for August with Gamescom Opening Night Live, August 27th. So there's lots of cool stuff, and there will be breaks. Last week was really busy with a bunch of stuff. I'm sure there will be times where there's not an event every day. And there also will be times where certain companies may come back and do more things. So you saw like EA showed the Squadrons trailer now. Well, on Thursday, you'll get to see the gameplay. And I'm sure there'll be another beat for that game later this summer. And, there'll be multiple times we'll get to see games and content throughout the summer on games. So just stay tuned. We will definitely kind of keep you guys posted as we can get you more details as they come, but good question. Let's see. How's Hideo Kojima doing? Kojima has Death Stranding PC coming out. I think the new date is July. It got pushed back a little bit because of the pandemic, but it's exciting to see what's going on. Let's see. It sounds like he has no idea what's actually going on. I do have an idea of what's going on across the summer. And we're keeping a calendar at summergamefest.com that will keep you posted on all the events. This week, there's the Steam Game Festival. There's EA Play. Next week, Cyberpunk has a big stream, Night City Wire, that I think is on the 25th, which we're excited about. So that'll be lots of details on Cyberpunk, one of the most anticipated games this year, which we're excited about. So stay
Sigue
tuned
comentando aquí
for those
los
two,
próximos
and there will
eventos
be
que van a
more
haber, ¿no?
to be announced.
Básicamente lo que está diciendo.
When will they do the Call of Duty 2020 reveal? I'm not sure. Probably a pretty good bet that there's a Call of Duty coming later this year. But, Call of Duty now has Warzone, which is really big. Lots of rumors about what they're doing this year. Yeah, normally a Call of Duty would be announced by this time. They usually tend to announce in like May or at least by E3 in June. Obviously no E3 this year, so they may have a bit different plan. But yeah, when they're ready to share details on it, I'm sure we are happy to share them with you guys as soon as possible. Let's see. What about Nintendo? Nintendo has the Paper Mario. I don't know if you saw they put a trailer out for that last week. We are excited about what Nintendo has to share. Right now, Nintendo's not officially part of Summer Game Fest. I think they're figuring out kind of their overall plan and cadence. I know everyone wants another big direct, and we love Nintendo. Animal Crossing has been massive for Nintendo this year. So yeah, hopefully if they have
Es que
games
Nintendo
and
más
news to share,
de por libre
we will get to
que ir a
hear
este tipo
about
de
it, and we'll
eventos, pero
certainly
bueno.
share it on Summer Game Fest. But I think Nintendo's plans have been evolving this year, especially given the pandemic and everything that's happening. And I think that's one thing that we should all realize, like even the PlayStation event last week, imagine how hard it was to make that event with everyone working from home and, the trailer production, the filming of the people, all this stuff. Like, it's really difficult right now for game companies to build all these trailers and have all this news and still try and finish the games, right? Because these PR events
Estos van
and
más.
moments are great, but they can also
Ahora sí
affect
vamos a enseñar
development. And,
el
we don't
tráiler
want games to
y,
get
y ya
delayed.
está.
So
Y lo
that's the
demás
other
son
thing is like, hey,
cháchara,
we want to
cháchara y
make
más
these
cháchara.
announcements now, but they might not know when the games are going to be ready.
Hombre, no te rolles, coño. Pues nada, hasta aquí el directito de hoy. Mucho de charla y solo hemos visto el tráiler. Os espero aquí el próximo jueves a la 1 de la madrugada con el directo de Electronic Arts. Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos próximamente. Hasta la próxima.